All right, so it's been a minute since I've done an update on the movement room that I have here at Obtain Strength, but a lot has changed. I didn't realize it had been as long, which it hasn't been a ton of time. I mean, it's been like a month and a half or something like that. But with the amount that I've done, it's changed quite a bit. And wanted to shoot an update video. I just didn't realize it had been as much had changed in that amount of time. But I'm gonna flip this around and then kind of show everybody what I've done. So. First thing, I mean, you can see behind me, obviously, I have posters on the wall now, right? And these are big tapestries that I got off of Amazon. So basically for the same price as a poster, you're looking like 13 to 18 bucks. With that, I have these bigger tapestries that cover stuff, right? Got my logo here in the corner. I borrowed my artist for the books that we do, his projector. And then basically just pushed that up on the wall there, traced it out with kind of like masking tape, and then painted it on there. Still a little bit of work to do. I can't actually do the shadowing on my logo, so it doesn't look exactly like it, but it's close enough. That hole that was right there, I patched that. That hole is no longer there. The big one down here, I'm not actually gonna mess with. I mean, just the amount of work to get it done. Maybe way down the road, but for right now, I actually have another tapestry coming in, so I'm probably just gonna put that over it, to be honest. Patched the holes right here and then painted over them. I need to do another coat of paint on that though. Patched all the holes over here as well, so you're looking at a clean wall right there. There is a massive hole behind the lion there, which is where the whiteboard used to be. But I took that and put it over here now. So I moved all this stuff over here, just a better fit. Plus I have that drilled into the wall, so it won't move at all now. So it doesn't bounce or anything like that. And it's at a better height anyways. Got a poster here, so now I can showcase to my clients what's going on and actually show them on that. Which the tapestry that I have coming for that wall over there is actually a massive anatomy poster. Then right here, got hooks for hanging your jackets and all of that. Bigger thing, light switch right here. Just gonna showcase this because if you look around, one big thing, these two lights over here are on, but before I had to twist those bulbs in, I had a client of mine that's an electrical engineer help me out, and he actually tethered the lights to a light switch up here and then tethered these two lights into it. So just boom. I just hit the switch, and that's it. I don't think I had the LED lights up on the last video either. So I have all these LED lights up, painted the vent here, and then wrapped it around. It's supposed to be like a starry night, right? I have clouds down here also. I took the HVAC or the, what do I call it? Anyways, I took these and I moved them up. They were hanging down, but it's for the air, the vents. There we go. Took the vents, moved them up above, and then had to buy these elbows, and they were like $5. And then a client had the taping that I needed to attach it to it, and so moved that so it didn't hang down. So now that it doesn't hang down, it doesn't seem. It actually seems roomier in here. It's not as intrusive, so that looks much better. Man, so much, I've done so much that I want to make sure I cover all of it. With the posters over here that I added as well, because I have hooks on the walls now for the bands. One of my favorite ones, Michael Scott, That's What She Said. Awesome Into the Spider-Verse poster. That movie was phenomenal. Heath Ledger's The Joker, Rick and Morty. I've been checking the different Walmarts and Targets around here, and they're always out. And I don't know, just if it's the time of year, whatever it is. In here, actually added some as well. So you can look at Heath Ledger's The Joker, and then I have just a cool scenery, and then a poster we got from the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. I don't know if I showed this on the other one. I actually have a office tag right there for the room. I have also oil diffuser in here. diffuser in here. I do use the incense, but I also like the oil diffuser. So I have that in here. Drinks, protein bars. I have a mini fridge now with some magnets from our trip. And then I have waters in there for clients. I have a big trash can now, normal trash can that I really need to take out. I put hooks up to like hang stuff. Right here is the bench press that is coming in also here pretty soon. So it should be in 2 weeks. It's shipping from California right now. That'll have a cable system on it, so that'll be really cool. I have a heater right here. I brought one from the house and then bought one. And then boom, I finally got, and this was today, I got in the dumbbell rack. And I have up to 35s right now. Before I think I had up to 20s. And then since then I've gotten, or up to 25. Since then I've gotten the 30s and 35s. They're out of the 40s at Walmart, so I have to go track those down in a store. And then I'll get those. Got another stability ball over here. I've brought up more of my equipment from downstairs just because people are starting to ruin it downstairs, and I'm not paying for it so somebody else can ruin it, obviously. That's why I have more bands over there now. And actually some of them are hanging off the rack because we use them as there over there. I have plates that I got. I have just 2.5s, 5s, and 10s. Got to get 25s in the next week. Other big project, you're seeing more piping here. Off this end right here, and you can see one of them. I have one of the attachments right now right there. So this will run out this way, and then it'll actually go up a step, and it'll run over, and then it'll go up another step, and then it'll come here, and it'll end up there. So essentially you could walk up or balance up each level to get to the top. It gives me a good way to kind of scale and progress other movements, because we do push-ups off of that. Somebody needs a scale for burpees, whatever it may be. So lots of work that's done. They had this covered up and with cardboard, so I took that off and on all the ends, because it was just blowing out the very end here, and then out the sides it wasn't doing anything at all. So I've actually taken out that cardboard so that won't block that air. And the reason that's important is because we finally checked the AC, and it works, which was my huge concern with this space. If I have all this space up here, because we're on the second story of a warehouse, and then can't cool it down, that's going to be a big issue in the summer, right? We're talking about getting like a wall mount unit and putting it in that bay door right there during the summer if I had to. But I mean, that's $700, and now they don't have it, so I don't have to worry about that, which is really, really awesome. Moved one of the hooks that they hung the punching bag from, which I'm gonna actually use for a suspension trainer. So I'll be getting another one. I can also just move it when I want to, because that's up against the wall, which it was before, but I'm getting a ton of use out of that. We have a clock in here now as well. Another string of lights. That is actually what connects that next string of LED lights down there. I think that might be it for right now. Just a ton of stuff's been done. Super happy with the space so far, how far it's come. It's been a ton of work. I've been vacuuming because there's dust up here. I've been vacuuming all of these. Next I'll actually wipe those down. Eventually I thought about spray painting them, but that spray paint, the stuff that goes in the air, right, just kind of gets on everything. So I'm probably not going to do that. I might actually hand paint it. If you haven't figured it out, I'm very OCD, right? So I might actually slowly hand paint all of that over the coming months, so it just looks better. Because if I do it white, it'll look like this is much taller than it is. Oh, what else? I think that's actually it for right now. Eventually I'm going to get a peg wall for right here. We're going to do a T. The client's helping me with that. I'll have the bench press in, which has a cable pulley system off of it. Although it's plate load, it'll still work. I have a bench. But we're going to get another bench. That was just a $38 flat one that I got off of Amazon. That was cheaper and something I could use right away. But it's not. It's like rated for like 300 pounds. Not as sturdy as I'd like it to be. So I'll give an update once the bench gets in for sure, because I'll have more news to share at that point. But this is coming along so well. Next, I got to get towels for clients. I do have a scale in here now as well. All those little things, right, that I think a lot of people don't think about too if they're gonna start a gym or whatever it is that you want to make sure you have. So space is coming along phenomenally. More work to be done, but I'm gonna share that with you guys here really soon. Like I said, once I get the bench press in, and a couple other things, because at that point I think this should be done down here with the rail support addition that I'm gonna add, and it'll keep going from there. I keep thinking of things that I want to do, and hopefully I'll be able to accomplish that in the next handful of months. I don't know when it'll be like, all right, you're done. I don't know if I'll get to that point or not, just because that's how my brain works, but it's turned out really well. I'm happy that clients like it too, because it's been so busy downstairs. They're thankful that we have this space to come to where they don't have to deal with all of that if they're self-conscious or anything like that. So that is it, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.